There's a quiet strength in those who've lived a full century. It's not in their muscles or in their medals, but in the rhythm of how they wake up, keep moving, and find meaning in the simplest parts of life. Meet Madeline Paldo, a woman who, at 100 years old, only recently decided to retire. Yes, retired. At 100. While most of us count the days to slow down, Madeline spent over 8 decades, from age 18 to 99, showing up to work with the same steady joy as the day she began. The century worker. Madeline grew up in Chicago, in a big family where work was part of the air you breathed. Her family owned a small sign-making business, a shop that built bright electric signs for local stores and restaurants. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't easy, but it mattered. And for over 80 years, Madeline was the heart of it, the one in charge of all the office work, the phone calls, the books, the customers. She loved every bit of it. That kept me busy, she says, smiling. And I enjoyed working. Retirement? I don't like it too much. It's hard not to admire her honesty. In a world obsessed with rest and convenience, Madeline believed in purpose, in having a reason to get up, get dressed, and go somewhere she was needed. Maybe that's what kept her young. Not a secret diet, not a magic pill, but belonging, the feeling that her day still meant something. Work that feeds the soul. Madeline's days were filled with paper, numbers, phone calls, and customers. But what she remembers most isn't the business itself. It's the people. I liked being with the public. I liked being with people, she told CNBC. That simple sentence says everything. Because what science now confirms, through decades of research, Madeline already lived. The Harvard study of adult development, which followed participants for over 85 years, found that good relationships are the single strongest predictor of happiness and longevity. Not money, not career success, but relationships staying connected, useful, and socially alive. Madeline didn't need a study to prove it. She lived it every day through small talk with customers, laughter with coworkers, and warm lunches with family and friends. Even now, at 100, her calendar is never empty. Dinner with her children, weddings, family events, Sunday mornings at Dunkin' Donuts with her son and a group of old friends. I look forward to that every week, she says. And when friends visit her home for lunch, she lights up. They always call me. We're coming for lunch Wednesday at 12 o'clock. We have fun. Without your friends, I mean, where are you, right? She's right. Without friends, where are you? Lessons from a long life. It's easy to assume longevity comes from luck or genetics, and to some degree, it does. Madeline's sister lived to 103, and her parents made it well into their 80s. But she's the first to admit that genes aren't the whole story. Her lifestyle and her mindset played a huge role. Madeline still climbs stairs on her own. She still cooks. She still insists on moving every day. I still get around very well, she says. I have energy, so I'm in pretty great shape for 100. Her secret? Movement, positivity, and a lifetime of healthy habits that started early. Growing up, her father kept a big garden to feed their family of 7 children. They couldn't afford much meat, so they lived mostly on vegetables, fresh, simple, homegrown. I think that's probably why I ate healthy, she says. She doesn't touch junk food and describes herself as kind of a health bug. But what stands out most isn't what she eats, it's how she thinks. When asked about stress, she shrugs. Everything can be solved, she says softly. That one sentence may hold more wisdom than a library of self-help books. Because as researchers have found, centenarians like Madeline tend to share one trait: optimism. They don't waste energy worrying about things they can't control. They stay flexible, grateful, and curious. They keep showing up for themselves and for others. Retirement isn't the goal, purpose is. Madeline laughs when people ask her what it feels like to be retired. Retirement, I don't like it too much, she says again, with a mischievous smile. For her, retirement means losing a rhythm, the simple satisfaction of a day with structure, of people to see and work to do. That rhythm, she believes, is what kept her alive. And science agrees. Staying mentally and socially active helps preserve cognitive function and emotional health well into old age. So maybe the real lesson from Madeline isn't just how to live long, it's how to stay alive while you live. Keep working at something that matters. Keep moving. Keep showing up. Because life doesn't stop being meaningful at 60 or 80 or 100. It stops only when you stop finding reasons to care. But Madeline isn't alone. Across the country, another story unfolds, one of motion, resilience, and joy on two wheels. While Madeline found longevity through work, Jack Eckenrode, at 95 years old, found it through movement. At an age when most would slow down, Jack was speeding up, training for another National Senior Games, preparing to race his bicycle against athletes decades younger. His story is proof that it's never too late to move, compete, and rediscover joy, no matter how old you are. Some people slow down with age. 18 years ago, at the age of 77, Jack entered his first National Senior Games, the largest multi-sport event in the world for seniors. That first year, he didn't win any medals. But he found something more valuable and a new chapter.
The 95-year-old racer, Jack, and his wife, Margaret, started competing together back in 2005 when the Senior Games came to their hometown of Pittsburgh. He rode the 40K road race, almost 25 miles of determination, endurance, and heart. Margaret, he laughs, was faster than him. My wife, she was pretty fast, and she got some medals, he says with a smile. For years, the two of them traveled together, Louisville, Houston, Albuquerque, chasing races, meeting new people, and collecting memories. My wife, she would get gold medals and make me jealous, Jack laughs. It's the kind of gentle humor that only comes from a life shared with love. But then, life changed. Margaret passed away in 2021 before Jack won his first gold medal. He was heartbroken. Still, he kept riding. Last year, he finally won 5 gold medals at the Senior Games in Florida. A victory not just for himself, but for the memory of the woman who always believed he could. That made me very happy, he says quietly, because that was the first time I ever got a gold medal. This year, he's training again, preparing for the 10K time trial, a 6-mile sprint that demands both strength and mental focus. At 95, Jack isn't racing against others anymore. He's racing against time, and proving that passion can outpace age. How he stays fit, in body and mind. When asked how he does it, Jack's answer is simple. I exercise every day. No fancy gyms. No secret programs. Just consistency and heart. Each morning, he gets on his stationary bike for about 20 minutes to warm up and loosen his muscles. Then he does mat exercises, routines he learned decades ago in the Air Force. He also trains outside, riding 16 miles on a nearby trail almost every day that the weather allows. 8 miles out, 8 miles back, a ritual of movement and meditation. I go on the trail usually every day, he says. It keeps me young. He keeps his home and yard in shape, too, cutting the grass, cleaning, and staying on his feet. It's not just exercise. It's engagement. It's refusing to become passive. Because as Jack knows, the moment you stop moving, life starts to shrink. Healthy habits and a clear mind. Jack's daily habits are surprisingly modern for a man born before World War II. He doesn't smoke. He rarely drinks. He avoids red meat and sticks mostly to chicken, seafood, and pasta. He doesn't chase trends. He just listens to his body. During his morning workouts, he also practices a kind of quiet meditation. He reflects, plans his day, thinks about gratitude, not age. That mindset, pairing motion with mindfulness, has been shown to improve both physical health and longevity. He didn't need a study to tell him that. He just felt it. The power of social fitness. But maybe the most powerful part of Jack's story has nothing to do with fitness at all. It's about connection. Like Madeline, Jack has built a long life around people. He grew up in a family of 7, and today, that family has expanded into an incredible network. 12 children, 42 grandchildren, and 48 great-grandchildren. They keep me busy from day to day, he laughs. Many of them still live nearby in Pittsburgh. They visit, help out, and, most importantly, stay active with him. They bike. They swim. They share his rhythm. Connection has become his heartbeat. He even found love again. After losing his wife of 67 years, he moved to the countryside, near a trail he loved to ride. Across the street lived a woman named Eleanor. She had lost her husband that same summer. "I lost my wife in May," Jack says, "and she lost her husband in July. And guess what? We're married today." It's been a year since they tied the knot. Together, they join local senior centers, meet other active couples, and keep that social energy alive. "I love meeting people on the trail," he says. "Anybody that rides a bike seems to be a pretty nice person." He even installed a water fountain by the trail, not for himself, but for others who ride by. A simple act of kindness that captures exactly who he is. The shared secret. So what connects Madeline the worker and Jack the racer? Two people from different cities, living different lives, one in an office, one on a bike. It's simple. They both stayed engaged. They both kept showing up. Madeline worked because she loved being useful. Jack rides because he loves being alive. Both of them remind us that movement and purpose are two sides of the same coin. Whether it's walking into your job or pedaling down a trail, staying active keeps the mind and body in sync. And maybe that's the real secret of longevity. Keep your heart open, your body in motion, and your spirit connected to others. Because aging isn't what slows us down. Stopping us. The art of staying alive. At 100, Madeline wakes each morning and still looks forward to lunch with friends. At 95, Jack wakes each morning and still laces up for a ride. They are living proof that life's joy doesn't fade. It just changes form. You don't need to be young to feel alive. You just need something, or someone, worth waking up for. Whether it's work, family, friendship, or the open road, find your movement. Find your reason. Because as both of them show us, when you keep moving, connecting, and caring, the years don't take your life away. They give it back to you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more reflections on longevity, purpose, and the beautiful art of aging well.